rainbow roses. I'll pass the red and white. I want roses that represent the colors in my life. Call me a dreamer, but I know I'm not the only one. If I could have it my way, rainbow roses, everyone.
Hello and welcome back to the Block Talk podcast. I'm your host, Erica Hall. And this episode, we're celebrating Pride Month and showing some love and support to the LGBTQIA+ community, as well as sharing some personal experiences from associates and resources available that Block offers for anyone needing them. First, let's meet who we're going to be speaking with today. We have the co-chairs for our colors group. I'll let them introduce themselves. Sarah?
Yes, I'm Sarah Henry, and I'm a content writer here at H&R Block.
Okay. And Betsy.
I'm Betsy McLeod, and I'm a senior marketing manager for Expat Media.
All right, thank you. And Melissa, our people and culture rep who's joining us today.
Sure. So I'm Melissa Holthouse. I'm the Director of Benefits here at H&R Block.
This first question is for Betsy and Sarah. Can you tell me a little bit about your experiences as a member of the LGBTQIA+ community? Has there been any hardships? What's that been like?
I have definitely in the past refrained from talking about the gender of my spouse or my partner at the time. I would always use the they. I would always use very, very vague language because I have worked in places where it is not looked upon kindly and it is not reflected in their clientele. So this being here is very refreshing because I don't have to hide that, but I have definitely experienced it in the past.
So I've had quite a different experience in the sense that kind of the identities that I align to aren't really super visible identities. And they're also not identities that have quite as big of a community around them. And so actually coming in to work and taking part in colors has been one of my first in-person experiences in the LGBTQ+ community. Getting to actually talk and interact with people, learn more about the community as it exists within the Kansas City area. It's just been a really good experience for me, and it's nice to get to be a part of that.
Could you tell me, for people who may not know, what is Colors?
We are a community that both focuses on improving H&R Block for the LGBTQ+ community and creating a community for LGBTQ+ people within H&R Block. We're also a big supporter of our allies, and we want to make sure that allies feel welcome to be part of our group as well.
I'll also say that something that are who they aren't necessarily members of the community themselves, but they're parents. And we've had quite a few parents who have been in colors and who have just felt a sense of belonging because they've met other parents who are in their situation. And they're free to learn and they're free to ask questions and they're free to get that help that they need in order to relate to their child. So it's not just that we're creating a community for LGBTQ+ members, but also anyone else that needs to understand and needs some space to talk.
That's good to note. I think a lot of people think that it is only for the LGBT community and it's for allies and everyone. Good point.
Absolutely.
What are some of the LGBTQ benefits that set us apart from other companies in this area?
So we're excited that we are launching a new program, actually. It's called Inclusive Care, and it's through our Anthem medical plan. And what it does is it provides health guides for LGBTQ associates who help them find clinicians who have an increased knowledge and understanding of the concerns for that community. There have been studies like 1 in 4 in the LGBTQ community have not sought medical care because they've either been disrespected or misunderstood. And we want everyone who needs care to be able to get care. And if we can remove barriers where we can, we want to. They can provide guidance and counseling around gender affirmation procedures. They have information for inclusion at work and at home and more. So that's available right now for any associate who's on the Anthem medical plan. And then we also have our family planning benefit. So that is a benefit that offers up to a $30,000 kind of lifetime max for either infertility, surrogacy, or adoption. So no matter how you're building your family, all different paths to familyhood, we have a benefit there to support you as well. And then we also have Clio, and Clio is a support program for working parents, and they support all types of families to help them from before baby's born up through baby's first year, how you get back into the workforce, things about, childcare, family dynamics, sleep, and more. But they are definitely have a deeper understanding of all types of families and that we're built all different ways, and they can help support that.
So, Betsy, Sarah, from your own personal experiences or from anyone that you know in Colors or just in your own personal life, would that make a huge difference for people? Have you talked to any same-sex couples where they think surrogacy is not an option, or?
Yeah, I was in that category where if me and my wife wanted to have a kid, we would have to use a surrogate. So knowing that I would have the support of H&R Block completely reverses a lot of thinking that we were reverses a lot of our thinking about when and if we could actually have children.
Oh, I love that. Melissa, I think I cut you off. Were you about to say something?
No, just that I loved hearing Betsy say that too.
Yeah.
Again, it's, we want to support however families built, and it's not always built the same way, so we're hopeful that that helps make those decisions a little bit, or at least the process a little bit easier.
Great. Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you taking the time. It was a great interview and good talking to you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, bye, Erica.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for letting me be part of it.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
If you would like to become a member of the Colors Group, a link to join will be placed below this podcast. You can also reach out to them at colors@hrblock.com. Be sure to rate and review this podcast below and share it with other Block associates. Thanks for listening.
Thanks to all the rainbow roses in my life. Da, 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 da.